Hey everybody, I'm making this video message to tell you take care of yourself before you go out and try to take care of everybody else. I am coming to you guys today with this message because there are some of you, you have a heart of gold. Truly, you do. You have a very pure heart and pure spirit. You have a very pure motive and agenda for other people. And anytime you see or you get wind of the struggles and hardships of other people, some of you all are the type of man or woman, you go out of your way to see what it is that you can give, say, or do to help other people who are having a hard time. And helping other people, I tell you guys all the time, it's not just financial, but sometimes it is. And if you are in a position, or some of you all may be struggling right now, where you are not a rich man, or you are not a rich woman. I'm not a rich woman. But what you do is, you all have been in places in your life, and you have been at levels, and you have gone through seasons where you have lacked certain things. Many of you know what it feels like to be without. You know what it feels like to be hungry. You know what it feels like to be homeless. You know what it feels like to have 30 cents in your bank account. You know what it feels like to keep constantly overdrawing your account. You know what it feels like to have a mental or an emotional or spiritual struggle and battle. Many of you know about that. And so when you see other people going through things that you came out of or things that you can relate to, you will make sure that if it's up to you, they don't feel the pain that you had to feel at one point or another in your life. You may be the type of person, you look at other people's situation and you feel like, you know what, if I can do something to protect them from taking certain hits because I have the resources, or I have the information, or I have the finances, or whatever it is that you have to offer, you will step up and make sure those people are protected, because you know the pain and the stress, the humiliation and the embarrassment that you had to go through and experience, because it could have been a time that you were going through what you see others going through now. But I want to let you all know something that is not always talked about. Some of you all may know this, but for those of you who don't know, and I have learned this, you have to tend to your own self-care, well-being, and the needs of yourself before you try to put everybody else in front of you. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There are going to be some times where there is an immediate need that somebody has. You can look at it or say it's an emergency situation. You're going to experience that, where there is an immediate need or assistance that someone needs, and it may catch you off guard. I think all of us have experienced that, where you get the phone call unexpectedly from a friend or from a family member, and they need something in particular. It could be money, it could be food, it could be a place to stay, it could be some encouraging or uplifting words. They may need you to be that shoulder to cry on, because they are really going through a heartbreak. Whatever it is, I just want to let you all know, outside of you randomly or, out of the blue getting a phone call and somebody needs immediate assistance or help, if that is not going on in your situation on a day-to-day basis, since you're out here living your life, before you go to put on your cape and be Superman or Superwoman. I need you to be Superman or Superwoman to yourself. You need to put your mental health first. You need to put your financial needs and bills you need paid first. You need to make sure your household or you have food to eat first. You need to make sure that you are uplifting and encouraging and believing in yourself first. You know why a lot of you all are sad and a lot of you all cry tears and a lot of you all are angry and full of rage? You know why a lot of you all have given up on people and some of you all have said, I will never in my life give money to people who need it. I will never in my life open my door to people who need it. I will never in my life help anybody that comes to me, because just like I struggled and I had to go without and I had to be embarrassed or humiliated, they can go through the same thing. When I was out here going through whatever it was I was going through, nobody was there for me. But listen, guys, something I want you all to just hold on to. I don't want you to change giving and being generous, because even though in your time of need and when you were going through, people were not showing up for you, God will always make sure that what you put out, when you really truthfully gave from your heart, it will come back to you in some shape or form. So don't ever feel like or believe that all the times you were there for other people and that you gave to other people who were in need, that it did not come back to you in some way, shape, or form. But what I need you to really, really grasp is that some of you all that are so angry, or you despise people that ask you for help, or you see people that need assistance, is because you probably got used or played when you did help someone, or somebody had completely taken advantage of your heart of gold and your kindness. And this is why a lot of you all have just given up, and you have an attitude, well, this person is grown. Just like I worked and I did this or that, they can do the same thing. I don't want you all to lose sight of sometimes how you will be used, and you will be used by God and even tested by God to help and assist others. But whatever the case is, I want you all to put yourself first. Take care of you first. Pay the bills that you owe first. Make sure you have every single thing you and your household or you and your children need before you put everybody else in front of you. You must use wisdom, and don't feel guilty about it. Don't apologize for the fact that you are putting yourself first before you go out here and you're helping other people. That is my video message to you guys. I was really thinking about this because I am a very generous woman, and I love to help others if I can. I'm not a rich woman. I don't live this lavish lifestyle. But if there is something that I can give to someone in need, I don't have a problem giving it to them. But I have found myself in some situations where I have given and given and given so much of myself to other people. And when I was really, really down and in a particular situation and season, nobody was showing up. And if it was somebody that did show up, it was never, ever the people that I wanted to show up, and it was never the people who I expected to show up. And so from that, it did not make me sour in a sense of, I said, I'm not going to give to people anymore. But I learned to use wisdom, and I learned, you know what? Let me put myself first, because I've given and given and given to everybody else. But you know what? Now I'm at a place and I'm at a point where I am in need of several things. And the same people who I have helped and assisted, they are not around. They are not even calling or texting me and checking up on me. So now I got to put me first. You don't ever allow your heart to be hardened in a sense of you get out of character based off what other people have done to you, when your heart and your motive was in the right and pure place. Don't ever allow that. Continue to be the sweet man or woman that you are. Continue to be the generous man or woman that you are. But use wisdom. Use wisdom. Put yourself first. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't apologize for it. Cover yourself first. Pray for yourself first. Uplift yourself first. Make sure, again, your bills and needs financially are met first. When you wake up in the morning and you look yourself in the mirror, you ask yourself, have I taken care of my needs today? What is it that I need? There is no way you can keep emptying yourself out for everybody else, but you don't even tend to yourself. If you continue to empty yourself out to other people, you will not have anything left when it comes to yourself. So that's what I want you guys to understand. This video is about you getting back to you. Get back to yourself. Wipe your tears. Wash your face. Pray. Put on your best outfit or the outfit that you love. Comb your hair. Spray your perfume or your cologne. You do everything you need to do to revive and refresh yourself. And you put the extra time into your self-care and handling your affairs before you put everybody else in front of you. Don't ever have yourself at the last of the line when it comes to things you need. That's the video message. Well, guys, I know it's a sad time for you, but I gotta go. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have been offended by anything I spoke about in this video message, I'm not worried about it. It's okay, because I know you will forgive me in the morning.